What's going on, everyone in the XRP community? I give a bit of a fair warning straight up to a lot of the people watching. This could be quite offensive to you because you know who you are. You're the people that constantly bringing FUD. You're bringing in negative energy. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. It just make our life a hell of a lot easier if you guys would just stop. But the reality is, there's always going to be fudsters out there, and there's always going to be people that bought at the wrong time. There's going to be people that have invested way too much beyond their means, and they're waiting for that quick return. And then, obviously, when they don't see their quick return, they are the first people to turn to Facebook, YouTube, any of these places, and badmouth. Look, you've got to have a bit of faith in XRP. So I talk about trust. Trust what they're doing, right? The first point you've got to realize is Ripple, the company, does not care about what you or I think. That's as simple as it is. They don't care that you want the price. Or when they talk about people, XRP or Ripple's dumping on its investors, it didn't ask you to invest. They don't ask people like us to invest. They're well and truly confident in what they're doing because they've got a goal. They're aiming to create less friction in the cross-border payments market. That's just one small little window of the potential in the crypto world. But they're targeting one specific thing. And I just wanted to make the point that although it doesn't affect them directly, you or I, the 1% of the population who are invested, you're doing no one any favours, and you're especially not doing yourself any favours by slandering and getting on here and talking absolute bollocks about this cryptocurrency. And I feel genuinely that it's going to be the 20% of people that bought in on the last bull market at $3 thinking that they're going to see astronomical heights overnight. To me, that's just stupid to expect, and you've got no one else to blame but yourself. You didn't do enough research. You didn't look at the market capitalization. You didn't realize that it was completely a speculative bull run, and that's why these prices hit so high. It was because he said this, he said that, he said this. People buy here and there. They're not buying the utility. You and I haven't used the utility until MoneyGram. Really, yes. In fact, you could have used it before MoneyGram, but MoneyGram's made it easy, right? So my point is, you're bad-mouthing a currency when it was your own fault that you're at this position you are now. Ripple didn't have a sign out the front saying, please, we need 1% to invest. We chose to invest, all of us, collectively as a group, chose to invest for whatever reason it may be. We want financial gains. Maybe we want to see the internet of value actually happen sooner rather than later, or maybe we just all wanted to be a part of the ride. Whatever it is, we all have our motives and our goals. And I feel like there's 20% of people out there in the community that bought at the wrong time, don't have the right goals, and have the worst expectations. So you just need to just kick back. Like, if you've put too much money into it, sell now. Because I'm telling you now, it's going to dip again, and it's going to dip again, and it's going to dip again, which is perfect buying opportunities. But what you're expecting is every morning, and I bet you wake up every morning and you check you refresh the price list and you see it go down and you're disheartened, and then you get on and go, rah. Look at what's being done. Look at the progress being made. Look at the market. Well, not the market, but look at what you're able to do now with cryptocurrency that you couldn't do 3 years ago. And that should be the proof in the pudding for you that this is moving forward. Yes, maybe not on a price basis, but it is moving forward as an ecosystem, and there is more options, more potential that can be done. For instance, Coil is a new platform for micropayments to content providers, which is unheard of. You know what I mean? It's the digital version of busking, except these people are paid instantly. You can pay a penny for what you think. You know, you read this, or, you know what I mean? The world is changing, it's evolving, we're becoming connected. And I guess what people don't realise is this will inevitably put the price up, but it's not going to be overnight, guys. So I've got a bit of advice. As I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't intend on being a financial advisor, but my goal is to just target the 20% of fudsters out there that maybe don't want to be fudsters, but they've just gone way in over their head. If you really need that money that you've put in and you need to see results, you have better luck right now taking out the money that you do need and holding it, because you're not going to get the fucking $500 coin overnight. It's not going to happen, guys. I'm sorry, but you just need to hear it as it is, because you're not going to see that coin overnight. It does have potential to do that. We are all aware that it has the potential to do that overnight or over a month or however long it takes, but it's unlikely. Because of the utility, it doesn't need that much. There's not enough money and liquidity in this pool to push the price up to that high. It's not used as a store of value. It's used to move currency to currency frictionless. And that's what you aren't getting. That's what people don't understand. They think crypto is one big bloody broad brush term that, you know, they think that this is the same as this, or this is XRP is completely different to any others, as its blueprint, its structure is not as a store of value. It can be used as a store of value, but it's not designed and it's not guided to be a store of value coin. It's used to move currency to currency without blinking your eye. It's designed to take the guesswork out of it for people. It's designed to streamline and take the time that humans would have spent in doing that conversion and allow them to move forward, right? That's the goal. And I think at the end of the day, you've just got to realise that. And once you've understood what it's trying to do or what it is doing, then and only then you can base your investment, and you probably have more realistic expectations at that point, and most likely would invest less. Obviously, there's more people out there that there is people out there that would invest in shitloads because they can. It's within their means. They don't think about that money. That's money that they've either saved up, that they've got sitting in a bank. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. So, all my point is, and I just want people to switch on. Really, like, we've been given an opportunity to jump onto a revolution. It's a revolution coming, guys. Like, payments aren't going to be hand to hand anymore. It's digitalized. That's what's moving forward. We're moving into the real digital age, and we've got front row tickets. And when this thing does pop off, the amount of money that this coin is designed to move for the globe, it can't be $100 to move all that money. It has to be higher. Like, logically, just think about it. For all of these businesses and all these enterprises and all these people who are holding the coins, right? A lot of us are holding it as a store of value. We want these massive gains. There's 1 billion coins and 58 billion in circulation right now. There's still 42 billion or however many billion left in an escrow account. Once they're all out in the market, which is 1 billion a month, plus whatever else gets put back into escrow that just continues to grow, that has to be higher than $100 to facilitate the volume of transactions that will be given at any time. So just think with your head instead of with your bloody dumbass thoughts that make you think that it's going to go to $100 overnight. Once the groundwork and once each level has been leveled out and all these corridors have been opened up, the volume that will be pushed through at any given point in time will force the price to be higher. Okay? And the redundancy that they will have to have, because they know that there's people like us who hold and will sell when it's time to get our gains. the price is going to have to be even higher because they're aware that there is going to be dumping on the market. So that way that they don't disrupt business and they don't cause too much volatility, the price will go higher. And every time the coins are used, there's a burn rate. Like, just stop with your FUD, think, and just have a bit of logic, right? And that's it. I just want to leave it at that. Just, as I said, I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers that I want it to, you know, I'm not trying to make money out of this. I'm just trying to shed some light for people so, you know, that they can sleep easy, like, I don't know, just have a bit of logic about what they do. Me personally, there's a few YouTubers I watch. One I watch religiously. The rest I sort of catch up on, you know, when I see a specific article. A lot of it's clickbaiting, but it's to get the views, to get the money, to get people consuming their content. However, it's just so simple, guys. Do 2 hours of research, look at what the problem is they're trying to solve, not what you think they're trying to solve, but what they are actually trying to solve as a company. Look at how regulatory compliant they're being. Look at how open and honest they're being. Look at all the interviews they're doing. And you tell me from any other perspective what other cryptocurrencies are doing exactly what Ripple's doing. And you'll find the exact same answer that I have found, which is none. And you'll realize that this is a very solid investment. You may not see the $500 coin overnight, and if that's what you want, you probably should go elsewhere. Or if you're logical and you understand that over 5 to 10 years, this coin will be in excess of $100, great. You're a millionaire. Just keep chipping away at it, bit by bit by bit by bit. Money that you would have spent on coffee or this or that, just put it in. You're going to lose the money if you go to coffee. You're only going to have a quick instant gratification, but that money could be your nest egg. So when you're 40 years old, you don't have to fucking work anymore. Anyway, that's it. That's my logic. As I said, not a financial advisor. Thanks for consuming the content. Have a good day.